Hello, my friends, hello, and welcome once again to Stately Von Manor, where Roger and I have returned for Mythos Monday on Thursday. You know, we're not all that organized around here. So yes, it's Mythos Monday on Thursday. And we couldn't wait for Monday for this, but it is a very Lovecraft thing that we're talking about today. And it is a thing that I just got in the mail. I literally just got it an hour before filming this video. And I have no idea who sent it. So whoever sent this thing to me, thank you. Usually when people send things to me, they email me and say, hey, I'm going to send this thing to you. Or they email me and say, hey, I sent this thing to you. But this time, no, that didn't happen. And I looked in the package, and it was an Amazon package, which was unusual. We don't get many Amazon packages here. It was an Amazon package, and there was nothing in there. There was no notes or anything. So whoever sent this, please, email me, let me know so I could thank you properly, because this is a very nice thing that you sent. It's pretty cool. It is... and I had not heard of this before, the H.P. Lovecraft Experience. It's the H.P. Lovecraft Experience. So it looks like a box of Cthulhu cereal, but it's not. It looks like Cthulhu Crunch. It'll drive you insane, but it's tasty. No, it's not cereal. It is the H.P. Lovecraft Experience. And I had not heard of the H.P. Lovecraft Experience before. And when I opened the box, this was actually in a box, in another box. And when I opened this up, I'm like, what the heck is this? I thought maybe it was a puzzle or a game or something, but this is not that. Let me tell you what this is. And first of all, there's Cthulhu, looking very handsome. Handsome looking fellow Cthulhu. Let's read the back, because it has some stuff on the back here to read. So let's see what this is. The H.P. Lovecraft Experience. The H.P. Lovecraft Experience is a must-have collection of H.P. Lovecraft's complete fiction. A novel, 4 novellas, 53 short stories, and prose poems, all presented in 2 beautifully bound volumes edited by one of the world's preeminent Lovecraft scholars, S.T. Joshi. Okay, that's a good thing. This collector's edition includes an introduction to the collected fiction by Sean Branney and Andrew Lehman, founders of the H.P. Lovecraft Historical Society. That's awesome. Who have also authored an original illustrated reader's guide to take you on an immersive journey into the mind of the father of cosmic horror. Also included are collectible pieces of ephemera. Ephemera, Roger. From the fictional Miskatonic University. Fictional? What are they talking about? That's where I went to school. From the not fictional Miskatonic University, featured in many of Lovecraft's tales. They're always saying that that's not real, but of course, Roger and I both went to Miskatonic. It's awesome. You didn't graduate, though. You're a loser. Anyway, H.P. Lovecraft, The Experience. Let's open this box up and look at what's inside. This is exciting. Okay, let's take off this thing. I can't open it up with this. Hang on. Okay, get rid of that. Now we have the Naked Cthulhu box. Naked Cthulhu, risque. So let's take a look inside. That actually looks really cool in this light. Yeah, okay, let's look inside the box. Oh, it's got magnetic hinges. That's cool. So it's magnetically sealed. All right, the first thing in the box, and I'll just show you so you can see. The first thing in the box is a reader's guide to selected works by H.P. Lovecraft. There's Cthulhu's little head there. That's pretty cool. Let's take a look at this. Okay. A reader's guide to H.P. Lovecraft. So this is the reader's guide. It's kind of like that make-believe leather. It's make-believe leather, which is good because we shouldn't, have to kill animals for our reader's guide to H.P. Lovecraft. So it's like it's flexi-bound. That's what it is. It's flexi-bound. So it's cool. It has Cthulhu on the front, has Cthulhu on the back. Let's take a look inside this thing. Okay, cool end papers there. That's pretty awesome. That's just like the inside of the box. And there's Cthulhu himself, once again, looking all evil. So yeah, this is by Sean Branney. I could read. Sean Branney and Andrew Lehman. Maybe I can't read. Founders of the H.P. Lovecraft Historical Society, which is awesome, by the way. So it has select H.P. Lovecraft stories. Let's see what... Okay, we got an introduction there. There's the man himself, H.P. Lovecraft, looking just as creepy as he ought to. And so we got an introduction. Then we have the reader's guide itself. Okay, so this is the first story they're talking about, which is The Outsider, which is a dynamite little story. And it's got really cool artwork. Let's find out who does the artwork in this, because I must have skipped over that. Who does the artwork? It doesn't say on the title page. I have no idea who does the artwork. Well, that sucks. Unless I just missed it. But there is some pretty nice artwork in here. So, the Outsider overview. So we get an overview of the story. Look, there's the Outsider and others. That's pretty cool. We get a story summary. I'm not sure why you would need that. But it's a story summary, just in case you can't figure out the story when you read it. We've got characters and key figures, which is one character in this story, the Outsider himself. And we've got the setting and themes. It's just kind of breaking down the story for you. Symbols and motifs, that's pretty cool. So we got themes and symbols and motifs. And then we've got discussion topics. So if you ever teach a class on H.P. Lovecraft, this would prove handy. And then we've got the Call of Cthulhu, of course. That's pretty cool. And so in this one, the plot summary, of course, is going to be much more complex. And that's pretty awesome there. And then we've got more characters to list for the Call of Cthulhu. Themes, settings, and motifs. Notable quotes. We've got some notable quotes in this, which you didn't in The Outsider because he doesn't say anything. The Outsider. Yeah, so this is pretty cool. So that's what that is. And we've got quite a few. There's The Case of Charles Dexter Ward. And so a lot of his major stories. Shadow Out of Time, The Thing on the Doorstep, Shadow over Innsmouth, The Dunwich Horror. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, the Reader's Guide. Reader's Guide. There you go. Okay, what else? Okay, now we've got this cool envelope here. Let me take a look at the envelope. Okay, this looks like an envelope of cool stuff from Miskatonic University. Let's take a look inside, Roger. Okay, what do we got? We have a patch, a Miskatonic University patch. Okay, that's cool. I like patches. We have a really nice bookmark, a Miskatonic University bookmark. I think I'll be using the Miskatonic University bookmark. That's pretty awesome. And we have, what else do we have in here? Oh, we've got a library card from the Miskatonic University. So if you want to check out the Necronomicon and cause universal pandemonium, you can. You've got the library card. There you go. You just put your name on it. Then you're good to go. What is this? The Miskatonic University, the undergraduate's course book. Use this book regularly, it says. Okay, what's in this? Students' personal memorandum of credits, an abstract of certain regulations affecting undergraduate students, how to use this course book, and requirements for graduation. So, a lot of stuff that's good. They didn't give me this when I went to Miskatonic. What else do we have here? Okay, we've got we've got a sticker for your car, you know, the Miskatonic University sticker. Got to have that. And what is this? It's a diploma. It's a diploma. And so you could put your name right there. And so that you do it right, it's got a little stencil. You can stencil in your name. Roger, you could finally get that diploma. There you go. So yeah, Roger and I will be busy stenciling in his name. And we'll stick your diploma right back there. What do you think, Roger? Yeah, you'll be an educated man. A dead one, but educated. Okay, that's cool. So that's all the ephemera. Now let's take a look at the main event in here, which is the collected fiction of H.P. Lovecraft, which comes in, if I can get it, 2 volumes. It comes in 2 volumes, the collected fiction in this edition. So again, it looks like we've got a flexi-bound kind of thing, although it's not all that flexi. So the collected fiction of H.P. Lovecraft, Volume 1. We've got a nice picture of H.P. Lovecraft there. And let me look at the contents. It looks like just the normal contents you would get in the normal complete fiction if you ordered that. It doesn't look like, although this says collected, doesn't say complete, but I think this is probably going to be everything that he wrote on his own. It doesn't look like there are any of his revisions that he did with other people in here. So there's that. It all looks like it's in the order that he wrote them, so that's good. And here we have our introduction. No one would be more surprised by the H.P. Lovecraft experience than Lovecraft himself. Lovecraft, often referred to by his initials HPL, lived a quiet life as a writer and editor in Providence, Rhode Island. His career gained him little fame and even less wealth during his lifetime. He died believing he had made no lasting literary mark on the world and would soon be forgotten. Well, that is certainly not the case. His work will live forever. Forever, Roger. So like most editions, this begins with the beast in the cave. It seems nice. The print is on the smaller side, but not too small. So it's not like tiny or anything. But it is on the smaller side. So that's volume 1. Volume 2, I'm sure, is the same. Volume 2 starts with the case of Charles Dexter Ward. They got the cool little glyphs or whatever they are over the stories. So that's pretty cool. So this is not a bad complete collection of H.P. Lovecraft. Like I said, it's not completely complete because it doesn't have the revisions in it. But it looks like it's got everything else, including at the end of this, we have an appendix of his juvenilia. The stories he wrote when he was a little kid, of which there are a few things that survive, like the little glass bottle, the secret cave, the mystery of the graveyard. So things he wrote when he was a kid. This also has a discarded draft of The Shadow over Innsmouth. So this is pretty cool. All of his great stories in these 2 volumes. And this is pretty cool. It's a nice edition of Lovecraft. So this would make a good gift to somebody who is a horror fan and perhaps, likes Lovecraft but has not read all of Lovecraft. You can give them the Lovecraft Experience, Roger. So this is really awesome. I kind of dig this stuff. So yeah, whoever gave this to me, please, like I said, email me, let me know who you are, because I really appreciate that. This is kind of awesome. Okay, that's everything we have to talk about today, Roger. I will catch you next time.